Hello learners, today we are going to talk about environment. Everybody knows this word very well, and today everybody is worried also what is happening to our environment, and we are worried because it is getting polluted day by day. And today in this lecture we are going to talk about different types of pollution, what are the causes and what are the solutions. I am Dr. Anjana Agarwal talking today for the secondary home science on environment. What is environment? Environment is everything in our surrounding. What is everything? It includes the air, water, soil, land, buildings and all forms of life, plants, animals, humans, insects, microorganisms. All these are present in our environment. They are favorable to us. All the living beings breathe, eat and live life in a given environment. So, I repeat this sentence, all living beings breathe, eat, live life in a given environment. That means, if everything in our surroundings are healthy, then only we can breathe a fresh air, eat a healthy food and then only we can live a healthy life. But are we living in a safe and sound environment? It is a big question mark. It is unsafe and polluted. In this lesson, the objectives are: what is environment, pollution and pollutants, the types of pollution based on its sources, effect of pollution on environment and health, measures for controlling different pollution, process of waste disposal and understanding eco-friendly waste disposal methods. What is pollution? You have understood what is environment. Now, we will understand what is pollution. Pollution is the addition or throwing of any harmful substance in the surroundings in excess and make the environment impure, unsafe and unhealthy to the humans and other living bodies. I repeat this definition again. Pollution is the addition or throwing of any harmful substances in the surroundings in excess and make the environment impure, unsafe and unhealthy to the humans and other living bodies. Now, we will extend this, why this word has been designated for the environment. Pollution is a Latin word, polluene, that means to contaminate any feature of the environment. Here you can see in picture, when the cooking is done, so much of smoke is coming out that can be poisonous and polluting the environment. In another picture, you are seeing lot of pesticides is being sprayed in the agricultural field, that is again polluting the environment. Now, we will understand different types of pollution: air pollution, water pollution. The picture shows how the water is being polluted. Soil pollution, it is destroying the soil, how the vegetation can occur. The noise pollution, so much of noise in the surroundings for various reasons and this person is not able to hear anything. Now, we will learn what is pollutant. Pollutants are the substances which causes the pollution are known as pollutants. Which are one? These includes chemicals, smoke, toxic fumes, gases, microorganisms and non-biodegradable material. So, all these things are causing the pollution and these are rampantly spread in our environment. How it is occurring? Pollutants can be present in air, water and the plants, and these air we breathe, this water we drink, the plants in which the vegetables are grown are eaten, noise we hear, all these are the pollutants and which are when in excessive is causing the environment unhealthy or pollution. Now, we will learn more about one by one. First is air pollution. Air is very important for the survival of the life of all living beings. We cannot survive without air, and air contains oxygen. So, oxygen is the most important component of air, and this picture is an oxygen cycle. How? All living beings, including human beings, breathe in oxygen and breathe out carbon dioxide. During the daytime, plants take out the carbon dioxide and give us the oxygen. So, this is how the cycle is. So, in the daytime, plants release the oxygen which the animals and human beings breathe in, and in the night, plants give out the carbon dioxide. That is the reason why we sleep in the night. How air gets polluted? When our surroundings, especially in cities and around cities, the air we breathe in contains various pollutants. And from where these pollutants come from? Burning of household fuel, thermal power station, exhaust from automobiles, and spraying of insecticides and pesticides. Air pollution causes adverse effects on human beings, plants, and environment. What are the effects on health of air pollution? First is fatigue, headache, respiratory diseases, eye diseases, skin diseases like rashes, itching, irritation, and so many allergies are also caused by the air pollution. And when all these symptoms are there, these can further cause so many diseases. Now we need to learn some methods to control the air pollution. Let us see in rural area. Use the smokeless chula at home and provide the tall chimney to the chula to carry the smoke out. In this picture you can see the chimney. This is taking out the smoke out, and this is a smoke chula. So, if even the small amount of smoke is there which can go out in the air. Here this is a kind of solar cooker. From the sun the food is cooked here, and this is again another model. So, this is the thing which collects the sunlights and which sends the heat here in more amount, and food is cooked. What are other methods? This is for the industry. So, factory should have the chimney filters. So, these are the filters, filter the pollutants here only and rest of the air. So, air will not get polluted. Another way, factories keep on emitting the gases which may be the toxic one. The residential area should be made or constructed far away from the factory area, so that the air pollution does not harm the people. Another method for the public transport and the private transport, use unleaded petrol and CNG, that means compact natural gas, in the taxi here, and this is a sign for CNG. And vehicle must be fitted with special devices to reduce the air pollution. So, whatever smoke is coming out, this filter will help you to control the air pollution. In the agriculture field, or trees should be planted and cared for so that these keep the air fresh and pure. So, keep on planting the trees around your house and wherever possible. Again, one more method for agriculture, crops should be grown in the field all the year round, so that soil is not exposed to the erosion. Another is, roads must be pakka or constructed with cement or whatever, so that the dust does not rise. Here there is no dust, green trees, so does not mix with the air. If the roads are kacha, then they will spread the dust and that will mix with the air, and all the air will get polluted. This is again very important, we will keep on telling on this issue. Garbage should not be burned. So, this garbage will pollute the air by the toxic fume. So, this is wrong. It should be disposed hygienically, preferably through sanitary landfill. Now, we will talk about the water pollution. In this picture, you can see how the water is coming out in lot and the fishes are getting died. Again, as the air was very important, water is life. Without water, we cannot survive for few days. Water is used in our daily life mainly for the drinking purpose, cooking the food, and variety of purposes in our life on a daily basis, and it is also needed urgently for the irrigation of the field from where our food is grown. What are the sources? There are certain sources, natural sources and man-made sources. Natural sources are the sea, river, lake and other things, and the ponds. These are going to the small pond available here. These are natural springs available, but man for the convenience has also developed various, these are the pumps. This solar heater is also now getting in popular to run the pump, hand pipes, and these pipes or these taps are available in the house through the water pipeline. Now, different categories of the waste are domestic waste, industrial waste, agriculture waste and oil spill. We will learn one by one. Domestic waste causes water pollution. How? Because there are lots of sources in the domestic level where the waste is generated through household activities. And when it is thrown or disposed of near the water bodies like river, lake, it will definitely cause the pollution. When sources of water get polluted and where the people are also using this same water for bathing themselves, bathing animals, washing clothes, washing and do the defecation and dispose the garbage in water, that means that is causing the water pollution. And these are some of the ways how the domestic waste going out of our house and causing the water pollution outside. This bathing, kitchen waste, washing clothes, bathing in the river, going for defecation, bathing the animals here. Now, we will talk about the how the industry is releasing the lot of waste and causing the water pollution. At background, we have shown some of this picture here. Waste material that comes from the factories contain many harmful and toxic substances. It flows into the river, ponds and seas and causes the water pollution. Polluted water may be colored, may have suspended particles, foul smell and bad taste, and which is causing lots of diseases in the human beings, animals, etc. Now, we will talk about the agriculture waste. Chemical fertilizers and pesticides are rampantly used in our agriculture farms. Of course, they are being used to increase the productivity of the grains and crops, but they are on other side they are harmful to the living bodies. Rainfall, runoff from the agriculture fields get mixed with the river, stream, lake and that causes the pollution here. This is the pesticide, I showed this picture earlier also. Oil spill, this may not cause the direct implication on the daily life, but indirectly this is harming our vegetation, harming the animal life, particularly the marine life. What happens when the oil tankers which are giving the oil are spilled over in the large areas of the sea. So, this is the oil spill here, and these causing the water pollution and affects the plant and animal life present in water. So, we cannot afford to lose any kind of life. And what are the harms? Adverse effect on the human beings, animals and plants. In rainy season, it gets worsened. We are not able to walk even, cross the road. This gives the very bad sight, very bad smell. And there is non-availability of the clean water is not available to drink, to use in the kitchen or any other purpose. And there is an epidemic of lots of waterborne diseases like cholera, typhoid, dysentery, gastroenteritis, skin diseases, and these are very common in rainy season. So, we have to be very careful. So, the animals are dying due to water pollution, these colored water is coming out, we cannot use it and animals are getting affected by these. Now, ways to control the water pollution: make sure that untreated sewage water is not thrown into the water bodies which are going to be used by the animal or the human beings, number 1. Number 2, industry should not be allowed to throw the untreated waste into the river and the pond. So, there should be some strict legislation for this purpose. Defecation in open and near the water bodies or sources should be discouraged. Latrines, soaking pits, dumping grounds and landfill should be far away from the sources of water. Otherwise, they can mix with the water and will cause the harm to the men. This is a way all the daily activities are being done near the sources of water, and that should be not happen. Bathing, washing, bathing animals near the water should be banned. Rivers and sea should not be used for the disposal of garbage. Another, well and ponds, these are the sources of water, should have the concrete wall inside and some pakka material from outside also. Water should be stored in clean containers and covered. The ladle should be long handled to take out the water from the containers, and never dip your hand in the water. You must have observed that in your home most of the water containers are covered, and when you are asked to take out the water, you use a long handle, and this should be the practice on a regular basis. Never dip your hand. You see anybody is coming, the dipping the hand and giving you the water, you will not like to drink it, and you should not drink that. Now, we will talk on the soil pollution. Soil pollution is the contamination of the soil of a particular area. There is persistent buildup of toxic compounds, chemicals, salts, radioactive materials also, and disease causing material also. Why I am saying disease causing? Some of the times when the bandages and other material are thrown into the land, this is the land which is all types of material is dumped here, and this soil is not usable. See this much land is okay. So, the vegetation is there, this cannot be used for any kind of purpose, rather this will also cause lot of diseases. What are the sources of pollution? I start from here. Man-made chemicals are thrown into the soil. Agriculture runaway water, pesticides, chemical fertilizers, industrial waste material, radioactive material, acidic precipitate from the industries, garbage heaps, and defecation and urination in the open. And these are the soil pollutants. We have seen the sources and how they are turning here. Heavy metals from variety of sources, lead, arsenic and chromium. In some of the states of India, arsenic, lead is in very high quantity, we need to control, and that is causing the soil pollution and causing lots of diseases and paralysis in the human beings and animals. Herbicides, pesticides, oil spills, tar and toxic chemicals, and hydrocarbons are one of the major thing which is causing the soil pollution. What are the harm that soil pollution is causing? I told you earlier, sources of disease, germs and worms are present in the soil. What they do? When you are walking the barefoot in that soil, these germs passes on the body or in the body through the barefoot, and eventually we can fall sick. What happens again? When industrial effluent and agriculture waste releases, it can affect the growth and composition of plant and vegetables, because soil absorbs the harmful chemicals. When we consume the plants or animals which are grown or plants grown on the soil, we can fall sick. How we will tackle all these things? We have learned one of the objective is the disposal of garbage. What are the ways to control the soil pollution? One of the major is proper disposal of garbage. Garbage can occur at home, industries and agriculture. Why it is necessary? Because when it is disposed in open, it gives the chance to accumulate the flies, mosquito, cockroaches, and they keep on breeding, and when they keep on breeding, they can cause anything, disease or spoil the all health. What are the ways? Dumping outside the city limit or landfill, recycle the biodegradable material, composting, burning of refuse and incineration. How? Landfill. Quite often, especially in big cities, the garbage collected is so much in the quantity that a small pit is no answer to that, because there is so much of garbage in the city level. Where to put in? Landfill is there, but it again become less for the quantity. Dumping ground should be far away from the city as well as from the water bodies for garbage dumping on a regular basis. It produces the foul smell and attracts birds, animals, insects and can cause lot of pollution. So, that residential area and dumping ground should be far away, but this is not the solution. We need to think again and again what should be done. One of the ways is composting. The garbage from the garden can be put in a corner. You can make this kind of pit, put all the leaves on a daily basis, put all the kitchen material like vegetable peels etc., and then gradually they will breed and they will become the compost. Particularly the lower level is converted into the compost or manure, and this manure can be for the gardening purpose or agriculture purpose. Now, burning of refuse. Gardeners burn the leaves, grass and have removed from the garden. Burning produce lot of smoke which causes air pollution. Burning of refuse is banned in metropolitan cities since they already have very high level of air pollution. So, this should be not practiced. Another advanced method is incineration. Latest technology is garbage disposal is the use of incinerator. This is a new term for you. Incinerator, this is a kind of incinerator. This is a kind of furnace with high level of heat in which the garbage is burned, though it cannot be used for on a regular basis because it is very costly affair, and but it is sterile and safe, and it is still used for disposal of toxic material and biomedical waste. Other methods can also be used for soil pollution. Use of sanitary latrines, limited use of insecticides and fertilizers. You can use the natural fertilizers as we have learned about the composting. Use of environment friendly products like this, and use eco-mark goods. This is an eco-mark. Now, we have talked about the noise pollution. What is that? Noise pollution, in the beginning we may not think about that noise can also be a pollutant, but it is. Noise pollution is displeasing, irritating to humans and animals and disrupts the quality of life and causes health problems. First, we need to understand what are the causes and what are the sources. Traffic noise, you go on the road and so much of noise from the vehicles is there. When you go in any area where lot of industries are there, you cannot hear the person who is standing nearby you. And when you are going in a gathering where the loudspeakers are there, the same thing happens, that voice is so loud. Aircraft is again a very loud noise, but most of the time it is so high and out of the city, but people living nearby the aerodrome can feel that the noise of aircraft. Noise from the loud music. Most of the people are in a habit of putting the music at very high pitch, and that also causes the pollution. And noise from the construction site. These machines are creating lot of noise and engineering work. What can happen? It can cause the hearing loss, lot of stress, lot of irritation and noise. See here, this is speaking loud, music loud, and this person is very annoyed. Sleep disturbances, and most of the time if you do the loud noise in a sick room, you can think of what can happen. Ways to control the noise pollution. Play the radio or TV at the low volume. Avoid the use of loudspeaker. Talking in low tone. Use vehicle horns only when necessary. Getting silencers fitted in the engine of vehicles. Build factories away from residential areas. Build airport far away from the city. Use hearing protectors when necessary, particularly for the people who are sensitive to noise, and use monitor devices to check the noise pollution. Thank you.